Ever since I invested in Bitcoin, I feel like a new man.
Wow, last week in our video titled Bitcoin and Chainlink mimicking exact same rare pattern, we talked about this key ascending channel that both Bitcoin and Chainlink were following, but more specifically was Chainlink actually repeating this exact fractal that we saw back beginning in November of 2018 and ending at the summer of 2019 around June of 2019. Guys, so far this pattern seems to be repeating exactly, and we'll show you what is next. But with all that being said, Chainlink has been printing some sell signals here on these charts since around 9 or 10 US dollars. So I urge everybody to be cautious. We could easily be seeing a short-term pullback on Link. I think it'll be necessary. But with that being said, we'll also show you why even towards the middle of this upcoming cycle, Chainlink could easily reach multiple hundreds of US dollars per coin. And guys, with Chainlink inching closer to providing 100x return since ICO, it is just getting started. Actually ICOing around only 11 cents. Currently actually over 11 US dollars per coin. And guys, we'll show you realistic market cap comparisons to some of these cryptocurrencies that just make it so obvious that Chainlink could easily become hundreds of US dollars per coin, and some people actually believe over 1,000 US dollars per Chainlink. Let's get squirting, and as well, we're going to do some shorter term analysis on Bitcoin as we are in a critical level and actually gearing up for another move. We've actually reset some of these indicators and Bitcoin is looking very strong. Guys, the market is pumping like crazy right now. So I urge again everyone to be cautious, because when everybody gets overly optimistic and overly bullish, we all know we usually do swing the opposite direction. However, if this truly is the beginning of a massive bull cycle, there always is that possibility that we continue to just climb upwards. The entire cryptocurrency market cap is absolutely primed to explode. Wow, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to an extremely exciting episode. We're going to be talking a lot about Chainlink today, you guys, because as many of you know, it is my #1 altcoin investment. It takes up the most of my altcoin portfolio, and for good reason. My bags are absolutely pumping. And guys, we do have an update today in active investments, August 8th, 2020, so make sure to check that out as well. Our bags are insanely juicy right now, and I have no doubt over the next few months, especially going into 2020, the juice is going to be so loose. Huge. So guys, as well, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on the ding so you get the notifications when we post. And as always, to enter for this ledger, make sure to leave your comment below. Absolutely wild morning here. So Chainlink is absolutely exploding, but I want to actually cover this article published about 14 hours ago by Ali Martinez here. So Chainlink continues to rise to new all-time highs, but these bearish signals raise questions about the sustainability here. Okay, so I have some key things that I want to go over here. Chainlink's recent upswing turned heads, considering many traders thought Chainlink was already overbought. If it was then, it now is extremely overbought. But guys, there's one thing we have to realize: in a bull cycle, things are vastly different from a bear cycle. And if you have been in here for only about a year or two, then the only type of cycle you've known is a bear cycle. And we talk about this often, but there is a huge difference between a bear cycle and a bull cycle. They are not the same in so many ways. If you learn how to trade in a bear cycle, that may not be helpful at all in trading in a bull cycle, you guys. These are two fundamentally different things. And I'll tell you this much, bull cycles are much more exciting. Data reveals that the number of link-related mentions on different social media networks surged dramatically. The numbers suggest the market entered FOMO around Chainlink, which it truly did. The analyst maintains that when the crowd pays increased attention to a cryptocurrency in line with pumping prices, that movement is usually followed by a steep correction, but that is not what we saw with Chainlink. Within the next 12 days after a coin claims a top 3 position on our list of emerging trends, its price drops by an average of about 8%. Once the crowd attention subsides, which usually happens in a matter of hours and days, a short-term price correction or consolidation is often a likely outcome, said Abisbegovic. So this is the sell signal right here. The TD sequential indicator supports the thesis that Chainlink is bound for a steep correction. This technical index presented a sell signal in the form of green 9 candlesticks on Link's 1 week, 1 day, and 12-hour charts. Although the bearish formation has yet to be formed on the daily chart, the near-term future does not look good for bulls. And guys, it's actually pumped since this article was posted. I just wanted to point that out as well. Now, this is where it gets key. A glimpse of the decentralized Oracle's tokens, Chainlink, weekly chart reveals that the TD setup has been incredibly accurate thus far at anticipating local tops. The 5 sell signals that this indicator has presented since 2018 were all validated, resulting in significant retracements. So you guys see it printed here. It was then once again printed in here around October of 2018, and then here back in the summer of 2019, and then we had it here just a few months ago here in 2020, and we see it printed yet again. So does that mean that we're going to be getting a pullback? Guys, most likely we should be getting a pullback. Okay, I think Chainlink is absolutely going to go to the moon, but it is a little crazy right now, which is why I'm trying to urge you guys to be cautious right now. Now might not be the best time to be buying Chainlink over the next few weeks. If you're a long-term holder and investor, then obviously I think it probably doesn't matter, but at the same time, you may be getting a better opportunity to buy. But guys, with that being said, just because the technical indicators are flashing that we might be oversold, and it's also kind of obvious after so much pumpage that we should be getting a pullback, that doesn't always mean that we're going to get one. Guys, it's very possible that Chainlink could be following completely in Ethereum's footsteps from 2016 and 2017, going from only a couple of dollars to over $1,000 in less than 2 years. And this is something also important to note, that the Chainlink network is shrinking. Even though price is going up, less and less people have been buying in. However, I think that has changed. The sort of bearish divergence between prices and network growth can be considered extremely bearish, according to Brian Quinlivan, Market and Social Media Director at Sentiment. He maintains here that the network growth is one of the most accurate price foreshadowers here. The increase in user adoption over time can help observers understand the health and well-being of a crypto. Generally, a rising network growth leads to a rising price of a project, okay? And on the opposite side, declining network growth for a long enough stretch can indicate a future slumping price. And that is what he's saying we're seeing here. And guys, this is very interesting as well. I just want to draw your attention to this because in 2018, the very first few weeks of 2018, XRP popped up to over $3 per coin, which was actually over $120 billion in market cap. That's right. XRP at a time, it was very short-lived, but its market cap went over $120 billion US dollars in market cap. Now guys, also keep in mind, this was the very end of the bull cycle, okay? Literally like the last week of this bull cycle. Okay, we say this bull market started in like 2015, 2016, and literally ended around the middle of January 2018. So that is when it reached these prices. However, we're just at the very beginning of this bull cycle. So we're going to see cryptocurrencies with $50, $100, $150 billion per market cap before this cycle ends. Okay, I don't think it's going to be all of them. Definitely not. But there's going to be a handful of cryptocurrencies that have market caps over $100 billion US dollars easily. But the point here is based on market cap. If Chainlink would reach the same market cap that XRP peaked at on January 5th in 2018, one Chainlink would be worth $350 per coin. Okay, realistic market cap. And guys, you've seen some of the predictions here on YouTube, on Twitter, on TradingView. There are people calling for multiple $1,000 Chainlink or at least $1,000 per Chainlink. Absolutely wild. And we're only just mentioning here that I think it's possible that we could get, around $300 per Chainlink in this bull cycle. And guys, if you're interested in trading these markets, make sure to sign up with the links below where we have some of the highest bonuses for trading here on YouTube. All you have to do is sign up with the link below, and then when you deposit that initial amount to begin trading, you get the bonus that you can trade with. It helps support the channel, and having as many places that you can trade and send crypto over this next bull run is going to be crucial. Okay, some exchanges go down at critical points, so you just want to make sure you have as many exchanges and as many options as possible for this bull cycle. And guys, this fractal for Chainlink that we talked about in that last video just about a week ago, we had this exact same thing. So basically what I did was take this pattern right here and just transpose it over here. And guys, as you can see, we're seeing something very similar happen. It's almost popping off exactly. You guys can see we had this drop here. Okay, we consolidate for months and months within this range, and then we absolutely pop off. And so far, this has been completely accurate. So let me actually move this. And even more importantly than that is this ascending channel that we've had on Chainlink going back over 2 years now. And look at this, guys. The price has been respecting this insanely well. We got rejected initially around $9, went back, found support around $6 back at the end of July. And now we're currently bouncing. As soon as we broke above this key trend line right here, you see Chainlink absolutely pop off. Okay, that's where we saw our next big move as soon as we broke this. So it'll be very interesting to see. Again, I'm still in the camp that I think we should be getting a pullback, maybe finding support around 10 or even $7 or $8. But right now the momentum is very much swinging to the upside. And guys, if we switch to Bitcoin, something very interesting is happening here as well. We are still holding support on this ascending channel for Bitcoin. And I definitely think that if we break above this channel, which is right exactly around 15,000 US dollars, as we've been saying for weeks, this is exactly when Bitcoin's going to explode. passing 15,000. So we still have a little bit of room for Bitcoin before things go absolutely parabolic. But as we've seen so far this year and so far with this cycle, is that these altcoins are absolutely exploding first, specifically Ethereum-based coins, DeFi, Chainlink specifically has been blowing up. And Ethereum, guys, you know how bullish I am on Ethereum. I think we're going to absolutely have a massive rally as soon as we break about the $415 level. Okay, maybe going up to about 10 million Satoshis. Here you can see this on Ethereum's Bitcoin pairing. And the most key critical level of all is this entire cryptocurrency market cap, which breaking $415 billion market cap is going to set us off into this massive bull cycle. Absolutely insane, guys. So if you're interested in trading, make sure to sign up those links below. And as well, if you could go over to Twitter and retweet the tweet I have pinned to the top of the profile, that would be...
Tyler.